Okay, let's try this again. We're back. Okay, perfect. Had to thread my machine, but I figured I would wait. Try to wait for a few more people to come in. Technical difficulties. I could hear myself echoing. I could hear everything. I could hear the music, everything. So I didn't know where it was coming from. So I stopped that live and started this one. But I don't know if people are going to be able to find me again. But we'll try. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let me get out all my sewing pieces. So, in case, just roll over. In case you don't know, yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. In case you don't know what I'm working on this new look pattern. I'm going to be doing the top and the bottom. However, the top I'm going to hack into a dress that I saw on Pinterest. And then I'm going to be doing the pants, possibly. Thanks, Carmen. I'm going to be doing the pants, possibly. But we're definitely going to be doing the top hacked into a dress. This is the fabric that I'm going to be using. I found it at Joann's last year, and I haven't cut into it yet, but it is this gorgeous floral tropical print. Hold on, let me see if you can see it. This is what it looks like. Just gorgeous. And y'all know I love florals, I love flowers, I love bold prints. So when I saw this fabric, I was like, absolutely, need it. And additionally, another reason why I wanted this fabric is it's part of Joann's sustainability line. So they have a whole bunch of fabrics that are made from recycled polyester. So they're eco-friendly. So definitely wanted to buy it, definitely wanted to support it, because when companies make strides like this, we have to support it. So if we want to see more sustainability in fashion, if we want to see more sustainability with clothing brands, fabric stores, when they have sustainably made products, we have to buy it and support it so that they know there is a need and a demand for it. So I was definitely very excited to pick up this fabric, knowing that it was made from recycled polyester, because y'all know I love everything about sustainability. Hello, welcome in, welcome in, everyone. So I'm just going to get situated, get my instructions and everything ready. This is a really easy beginner-friendly pattern. I'm hoping I cut it out right to make it into a dress. I guess we'll see. Listen, I am not good at hacking stuff, but I tried. What's nice about the top, though, is it's literally 3 pattern pieces. You have a front, a back, and you have the 2 sleeves. So, yeah, 3 pattern pieces, but you cut 4, and it's really simple to put together. And then you just have the elastic. I have my elastic over here. Yeah, and that's about it. It shouldn't take us too long. But I think I'm going to start. If anyone has any questions, let me know in the chat. Again, we are doing new look 6758. This is the pattern we are going to be working with today. And in case you miss the live session, there will be a replay available on my YouTube channel. So let's dive right in. We're going to stitch the front and the back pieces together at the sides. Hey, Brianna, how are you? Also, if y'all are new here, my name is Terrence Williams. I run my small business, Terrence Williams Designs, where I make ethically sourced and sustainably produced clothing and accessories. You can shop my designs on my website, terrencewilliamsdesigns.com. So this is the back. And y'all can get a better look at the fabric that I'll be working with today. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. Hey, Bird, how are you? Yes, definitely staying bundled up today. I woke up and saw that there was snow on the ground, and I said, okay, I'm definitely not leaving the house. I knew we were going to get snow because I saw that Arlington had gotten snow, so I knew that it was coming, but it's just a little dusting. Nothing too extreme, but still, I was not happy. Not happy at all. If y'all know me, y'all know I do not like snow and bad weather. You got snow here today, there today too? Yeah, I guess everyone's getting it. So again, I am making the new look top, but I extended it all the way to the floor to make a dress. And right now I am just pinning the sides. I'm going to be using my Juki serger. I'm also going to be using my Burnett B79 because it does require some straight stitching to make the channels for the elastic. So we're going to be doing a mix of both today. Tea in the house. Yes, I'm here. I am here. I know, I love this fabric. I know, Bird. I'm covered head to toe because one thing about me, I do not like to be cold. I do not like to be cold. I dropped a pin. If I don't pick it up now, I won't be able to pick it up later. I forget. Hey, Julian, how are you? Bird, your jacket came out fantastic. Okay, I have one side pinned. I'm gonna do the other side while I'm here. Might as well. Does anyone else have any sewing plans today? I really want to make more cardigans and sweaters, so I was pulling out all of my cardigan and sweater patterns, and I'm gonna focus on those this week. And then I have 2 whips that I have to get done, 2 works in progress. Both of them are shorts. Hey, Summer, how are you? Oh, the Mimi G coat and faux fur. You know what, Carmen? It's not 50, 60 people like you, but we're getting there. We're getting there. After some technical difficulties, we're getting back on track. Figure out my next make. Reorganizing my fabric stash for inspiration. That's what I need to do. I really need to organize my fabric. Because every time I go into my fabric stash and I pull things out and I'm looking through it, I always discover fabric that I forgot I bought or had. And it definitely inspires me. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to work with this again, or so excited to work with that. And it cleaning and organizing my fabric stash reminds me why I fell in love with the fabric in the first place when I bought it. So it's always a good thing to reorganize and clean the fabric stash. But then I get so many ideas of things that I want to do. So I'll pull out the fabric, I'll pull out the pattern, maybe I'll cut it out, and then it just sits in the whip pile. So I have to get better at that. I have to get better at actually using the fabric once I pull it out to start a whip. So I don't start a whip. Sweater polos. I have 2 polos that I want to do, 2 men's polos that I want to do. One is a knit and another is a woven. Those are on my to-do list also. You need to hem your husband's karate pants. Oh, he does karate. Oh. First saw you on the video you did with Jessica from Stitch House. Ah, Jessica from Stitch House. Yes, we love Stitch House. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. We love Stitch House. I can't believe they're moving to a different location. Hey, Cake, how are you? Me too, Bird. I definitely need more hours in a day. It's never enough. Never, ever, ever enough. Let me bring y'all. Okay. So now that my sides are pinned, I'm just going to sew them together. And again, I'm just using my Juki MO1000 serger. Did it say what exactly location they're moving to? I'm a little upset that they're moving because where they are now, I can easily catch the train and get off and then walk to their location, and it takes me like 5 minutes. So if they're moving someplace else, I think it's going to be really difficult for me to get there. It was just so convenient. That location is so convenient. I'm so upset. It just said down the street. Okay, hopefully it really is just down the street. Fingers crossed, because I don't know if I could take a long distance move. But good for them. I mean, I love their space that they're at now, but hopefully this move will be bigger and better for them. So. Okay. Yeah, driving from Mesquite is definitely a little bit of a trip. Look at that high-tech sewing machine. Yes, so this is a serger. This is my Juki MO1000 serger. It is an air threader. I was able to get it at Joann's online. It costs about $1,200, but I love this serger. It is beautiful. Beautiful. If you're looking for an air threader serger that's not too expensive, I definitely recommend this one. I actually cannot recommend it enough. Okay, one side is done. I'm gonna do the other side. Does anyone else have any favorite sewing machines or sergers? Any machines that they absolutely love, cannot live without, would recommend to everyone? You wish you knew how to sew? It's never too late. It is never too late to learn how to sew. Your Bernina L860, yes. I love my L890. Love my Bernina L890 is on timeout though. I've been using the same thread in it and it's been fine, but for some reason recently it does not like the serger thread that I've been using, so I think I need new serger thread. 'Cause she really does not like it. The same problem that I was having the other day with it, where it wasn't locking and serging the material. It started doing it again, and I'm like, this cannot be happening. Please don't let this be happening. You'd love the styles of the late 50s and 60s dresses? Yes, those were great times. Great times for fashion. Yes, Megan Clark's thread. Listen. So I have the front and the back sewn together. So it'll be like this. It's definitely not going to be as full and voluminous as the original picture, which is fine with me. Because I'm probably going to make it again. And then next time I'll make it, I can make it more full. But I just wanted to see this time what it would look like. Okay, so the sides are sewn up, and now I'm going to do the sleeves. Throw that over there for a second. Right, Bird. Expensive machines and dollar store thread, because that's what's in my budget. Once I become a millionaire like you, I'll splurge on Goonerman. But really, my Bernina said, I have had enough. I am tired of this cheap thread. You need to give me the good stuff, or I'm not working. So that's where we are. That is where we are, at a standstill, at a crossroads. So these are the sleeve pieces. I'm going to fold them right sides together, and then I am just going to sew all the way down this part, matching my notches and everything as I go down. Hey, Tajiri! I do have wall walk serger. Wait, no, I don't have wall walk serger thread. I have thread from wall walk, but it's not their serger thread, I don't believe. But I'll definitely try them out. Because I like wall walk everything else. They've been very, very, very kind. Very kind to me. I do. I do. She's very... My sewing machine is very persnickety. Very, very persnickety about certain things. All my Berninas are like that. And my Burnett's. They're all... very, very uppity. Watching from the UK. Hello. Hello, UK. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. In case this is your first time, my name is Terrence Williams. I am a self-taught sewist and designer, small business owner, entrepreneur. I run my small business, Terrence Williams Designs, where I make ethically sourced and sustainably produced clothing and accessories. Everything is genderless and size inclusive. Today I am working on this pattern. It is New Look 6758. We are hacking it into a dress. I've been sewing since around 2009, 2010, but really started getting into it around 2014. And yeah, I feel like every day I'm learning something new. One sleeve is pinned. Pin the other sleeve. Let's cut out and let's cut out. Right sides together. There we go. Hey Eileen, how are you? Welcome in. Okay. Sleeves are done, so now I'm just going to sew them together. One done. Now the other one. African Zesty Couture, Grace, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, the sleeve seams are done. And now we have to put the elastic in, or make the casing for the elastic and then put the elastic in. I have a really big bag of elastic. I'll show you. This is what it looks like. Just a plethora of elastic. So I was at my local fabric store, Fabrictopia, and I was looking for just a few pieces of elastic. And one of the owners, she was like, well, how much elastic do you need? And I was like, I just need a little bit for a project. And she was like, well, I have this huge bag of elastic. It's just random elastic, and I can give it to you for like $15, $20 or whatever. And at first I was like, I don't know. And then she showed me the bag, and I was like, okay, I'll take it. She's like, there's hundreds of dollars worth of elastic in this bag. I'll just give it to you for like $20. And I was like, okay. Because you never know. You never know what you'll need elastic for, when it will come in handy. And I'm glad that I got this huge bag of elastic because I use it all the time. I use it all the time. I would have been up the creek without a paddle if I didn't buy this bag. So she was looking out for me that day. She was definitely looking out for me that day. So to form the casing, I'm going to do an elongated stitch along the bottom, fold it up, and then under, and then do like another stitch to form the casing for the elastic. And I'm gonna leave a little hole so that I can thread the elastic through. Right, you never really know. You never really know. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Elongated stitch. From the lower edge of the sleeve, use a long machine stitch. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Right, you never really know. You never really know. Let me reposition y'all. This is my pride and joy, but my temperamental beauty. My brunette. But we love her all the same. Don't mind my fabric mess back here, y'all. So I'm just going to do an elongated stitch. And then I'm just gonna stitch all the way around. Hopefully she wants to work today. turn in lower edge of sleeve along fold line, turning in 1/4 on raw edge, pull threads to ease in fullness, stitch leaving opening for elastic. Okay. Perfect. That was one sleeve. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay. Elongated stitch is in. I'm going to fold up the edges. Move y'all back a little bit. There are parts of sewing that I absolutely do not like, but and they tend to be the most important things. So when it comes to cutting out pattern pieces and prepping a pattern, I really don't like it. It's probably literally one of my least favorite parts. Another thing is pinning. I do not like pinning things. And obviously you have to do it because it keeps the pieces together. But it's just such a time consuming thing to pin all the pieces together just to take them all out. I'm just like, really? Like, really? I actually don't have any new headbands. I have quite a few still left in stock, but not any new ones because I'm trying to sell what I have in stock and move away from releasing as many as I have just because it's become too much for me. It's become very overwhelming to handle all of the supply. And so, yeah, I'm scaling back this year and focusing on other items and not just headbands. But yeah, trying just to make room for the new inventory that I have coming. So there are still bestsellers on the website. Fan favorites are still on the website. Still lots to choose from. But just don't know if I'll be releasing any new ones. That was the plan, but which duster is my favorite? I love the new one. It is a black satin with this embellished crystal overlay. That one is just so fantastic and fabulous. It's probably the most luxe one that I've done. And so, yeah, that one is definitely a favorite, but also going back to the tried and true, the first one I ever did, the Tool Embroidered Duster, the one that went viral, the one that has been sold, oh my gosh, hundreds of times at this point. Um, that one will never go out of style. It's pretty. I love it. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. But yeah, the dusters are definitely a fan favorite. Always held in high regard when people buy them. Always get a lot of amazing compliments when people wear them. Someone messaged me the other day, said they um, went to the opera and they were wearing one of my dusters, and everyone stopped her to compliment her on her outfit and what she was wearing. And they wanted to know all the details and where she got it. She said, I probably passed my phone and your website around to 3 rows of people at the opera. She said they were so in love with it. It's always good when you hear positive feedback like that from customers. Uh, it's always a really good feeling, so I was quite proud. I was very proud. Yes, you'll definitely have to check out the dusters. I love them. All the dusters are made to order, size inclusive, genderless. You can dress them up, dress them down. Someone just messaged me yesterday wanting to buy one for their wedding. And I just shipped another one out last week for a wedding that's happening in June. So people love them as bridal wear. I would have never thought. I keep wanting to tap into that market, but I'm a little nervous. But I feel like I should just do it. I think part of the reason why I'm nervous is because bridal fabric is so expensive. I found this fabric that I fell in love with at the fabric store. Of course, it was in the bridal section. It was white, and it had this cascading design of like crystals and faux ostrich feathers. So like the more you got towards the bottom, the more crystals, the more embellishments, the more beading, the more ostrich feathers. It was just so extra. It was so stunning and beautiful. And I looked it over half a dozen times, picked it up, put it down, felt it. I was in love. I'm still in love. I still think about it to this day. Every time I go to Fabrictopia, I pick it up and I look at it. And then I looked at the price tag for the fabric, and it was $350 a yard. And I said, oh, let me just put this down. Let me put this down before I break it, before something before they charge me for even breathing on it. I said, let me put it back. Because it takes about 3 yards to make a duster. So 3 times 350, you know what I mean? That's almost a grand. Over a grand, actually. I know, Bird. I was like, ugh, dreams dashed. Um, Visions ruined. Perfect for bridal, right? Perfect for bridal. The price, not so much. The price, not so much. So I said to myself, if I ever have an extra, $1,000 laying around, I'm definitely going to get that fabric. If I ever have just an extra $1,000 laying around, that fabric is mine. Because I really want it. You think Beyonce would rock it? I hope so. It was just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But I think that's my issue. I love all the gorgeous fabrics that have An expensive price tag. You were looking for me on TikTok. Here I am. I'm on YouTube. We're trying out something new today for Money Talk Monday. We are over here on YouTube trying to get my watch hours so I can get monetized over here on YouTube. We are working toward it, grinding towards the goal. I think we'll hopefully be able to achieve it soon. Hopefully be able to achieve it soon. Darius stated, oh, did he? Under a bodysuit. Yes. That's how I like to wear it. $350 worth of fabric to make my wedding dress, but I ended up not needing it. Now I'm not sure what to make with it. Did you did you end up not needing the fabric because you didn't get married or because you just got another wedding dress? um is it's all like bridal fabric? I don't know. You can make a very fancy dress. Oh, it was a short run, bird. I can imagine. It must be difficult. It must be difficult dating dancers and musicians and performers. They're on the road all the time. Um, I feel like people in those professions, their main goal, their main drive is their job. Like, obviously, relationships and family and things are important, but I mean, you are sacrificing so much, your voice, your legs, your arms, your talent to pursue this dream. And it's rough to make it in Hollywood, to make it in the industry. It's really hard. So you have to be 100% dedicated. And I feel like a lot of them don't let like love and relationships and things get in the way. And even if they are in a relationship, you kind of have to, as their partner, understand it's kind of like, hey, I love you, but I love my career more. That's how I am. Um, like, hey, I would love to be in love and I would love a relationship and I would love to settle down, but my business is my baby. That's my number one thing. That's my focus. That's what I am solely invested in. So you have to be okay with being second place. at least at least until I sell the company and want to focus on something else or focus on you. All in or eat beans. Yep, that's what I'm saying, bird. You have to be 100% dedicated and 100% into it. That's how literally how it is running a small business. If you are not in it 100%, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And I think a lot of people think it's a lot easier than what it really is until they start doing it and then they realize, oh crap, this is actually really hard. It's like, yeah, running a business is no small feat. Pursuing your dreams is no small feat. But that's why those of us who do it really well and are successful. So that is done. Now I just have to sew and leave an opening for the elastic. Bought a one just because I was so afraid to cut into it. It's a polyester dual crepe, viscose crepe, and floating blossoms. Oh, that sounds really pretty, Jen. You know what? I'm not even gonna hold you because as sewists, I feel like a lot of us run into this issue and problem where we buy this fabric that is wonderful, gorgeous, we fall in love with it, but we're so afraid to cut into it because we're afraid of messing up. And then it's just like, oh my gosh, I just spent hundreds of dollars on this fabric. I cut into it and I cut the pattern out wrong. That was my fear for a very, very long time. But what I realized is that I'm the shit. I know what I'm doing. I am good at what I do. I've made this pattern or similar patterns 100 times before. So I need to have more confidence in myself. I need to have more confidence in my skills because I can do it. I can make it. Whatever I want to make, I can. And even if I do mess up, I can still fix it or I can make something else with the fabric. So I have learned to not let the fear of messing up, cutting out the fabric, stop me from using the fabric. And I also read the instructions 100 times over. 100 times over until I'm 100% sure, until I know 100% that I'm confident that cutting into it, I am ready. And sometimes I still do get scared. When I'm cutting into the expensive fabric, I do still sometimes get nervous. But I don't let that stop me. And I'm so glad I have not let it stop me because I have made some of the most beautiful, some of my most interesting and fabulous pieces recently, and I would not have been able to do it if I didn't cut into the fabric. So, pieces that I love to wear, like this hoodie, you know what I mean? I made this. And if I had been too afraid to cut into it, I wouldn't be wearing it right now. You know, the fabric would still be sitting on the shelf. So, yeah, you have to face your fears and just cut into the fabric. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, don't let it be your biggest dilemma. Face your fears. Know that you have confidence and you know that you have skills and that you can do it. You can definitely cut into the fabric and it'll be okay. Trust me. Trust me. I believe in y'all. See, and that's another thing. Your fabric is so pretty, you're afraid to use it, but it will be even prettier once you make your garment and can wear it out in public. Believe me, it's prettier on your body than it is on the shelf. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Where's my little. Okay, I'm going to sew almost all the way around. I am going to leave a little space for the elastic. This year, I'm hoping. Yes! See, that's all it takes. It just takes practice, honing in and working on your skills, and then once you have the confidence level, it will be so easy. I'm telling you, once you start using your fabric, you'll be like, I am so glad I faced my fear and so glad I cut into the fabric. Y'all will be thanking me, believe me. Believe me. Okay, that is done. One sleeve is done. Now doing the other sleeve. This fabric is so pretty. Ah, I love it. I hope it does what I need it to do. I hope it does what I need it to do. Okay. It is a cozy vibe. It's definitely a different vibe than on TikTok for sure. I appreciate. I do appreciate it. I do. I miss my TikTok lives, but I think everything happens for a reason. Um, and I think it's okay to redirect, pivot, focus on different things, focus on different strategies. I think I am a perfect example that you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You really have to diversify what you do, because if one stream of revenue or income is gone, then you are in big trouble. Like if you only rely on TikTok or you only rely on YouTube and then one day your account is gone, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So you just have to be mindful to diversify where all you are. Talk about how I had to pivot from IG to TikTok. Well, I've done a lot of pivoting. I have done quite a few pivots in my small business entrepreneurial career. So I, like everyone else, started out really focusing on Instagram and growing my brand and my business through Instagram, and it was doing very well. And then randomly, on a fluke, I guess, I was on Twitter, now X, but Twitter back in the day, and my tweets just started popping off. But I was going viral like every other week. I was gaining a ton of followers, I was getting a ton of sales. TikTok, I mean, Twitter happened to be at that time my highest grossing revenue stream when it came to social media. I know, Twitter, of all places. It's not, I mean, it is the same Twitter that it is now, kind of. But yeah, it was just a lot easier back in the day, I guess, to go viral and to get traction. It's changed a lot. Anyway, so I was going viral all the time. And then I got a copyright infringement because I had posted a video where I was listening, showing off my makeup, and Adele just happened to be playing like on my speaker in the background. I didn't post it for Adele, I posted it just to show off my makeup. And they gave me a copyright strike, and they said that that was the last one that I got. And so they banned my account. My account was gone. I was done. Um, my account was gone. So I tried to appeal it. I tried to fight it to no avail. And I always say, if I ever run into Adele, if I ever run into Adele, I'm having a word with her and her people because, baby, I want my account back. I love you, Adele, but I want my account back. But again, I think everything happens for a reason. I truly think everything happens for a reason. So I panicked. I know. The girlies are coming for me. Beyonce would never. I'm just saying. Um, so I panicked. I was stressing, sick to my stomach. I was basically throwing up. I didn't know what to do. You know, my highest social media revenue stream being Twitter was gone. I was like, how am I going to make that much money? How am I going to make that money back? What am I going to do? Instagram was doing well, but it, again, wasn't doing as well as Twitter. So I turned to TikTok. And at first, I was very, very reluctant to do TikTok just because I had just heard so many different bad stories about TikTok, in particular, how they treated Black content creators. And I know that every social media app has its issues and has its problems, specifically with the algorithm. But when it came to TikTok, not only was it the algorithm, but it was also other creators stealing Black content creators' work, dance moves, songs, whatever. Hey, Key. And so I just really didn't trust the platform. And it had nothing to do with China. It had nothing to do with stealing people's data. That was not the issue. I honestly think those claims are kind of xenophobic, but that's a whole nother conversation. It truly had to do with the fact that I did not feel on that platform um, Black people were being respected. And so I didn't want to be a part of it because I already experienced enough disrespect in my life. I didn't need my content copied and stolen. But I don't know. One day I was like, well, everyone is talking about TikTok. Everyone's doing this, everyone's doing that on TikTok. So I was like, I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a shot. And so I switched from Twitter to TikTok. And at first, in the beginning, I was like everyone else. I was not doing dancing videos. That was not my thing. I was just taking my sewing content and repurposing it over on TikTok. And whatever funny little filters and games, um, I was posting that also over on TikTok. And at first I was like, what is the point of this? This is so dumb. I'm not getting any views. Like, nothing is happening. I just didn't see the point of TikTok, but I was like, I'm gonna keep trying, I guess. And so I took a little break and then I went back, took a little break and then I went back. And then I started making videos consistently where I was telling my story, just telling stories and experiences and things that I do. And y'all know me in a story. Y'all know me and a story. And one of the stories that I told was actually a customer service experience that I had with my small business about how I kept getting emails from plus size or fat people saying, um, I really love your designs, but I don't think they'll fit me. I will pay extra. I don't want to be a burden to you of having to cut out more fabric, but I like really want to support you and buy your stuff. So one of my very first videos that went viral was me basically explaining that I feel horrible that these people feel like a burden and that they're not a burden, and that the fashion industry needs to change to be more size inclusive, that we shouldn't be charging plus size bodies extra because it's more fabric. Yeah, and it was just explaining how my small business operates differently and why I operate differently and how it's size inclusive and how it's genderless. And that video went viral, and everyone, and when I tell you that video, I literally was sitting here in the corner. It was like 11 o'clock at night. I had just worked a full day, shot content. My makeup was a mess. The video was like low light and grainy, not good quality at all. And I don't know why it popped off, but it popped off. And then after that, it was just like a roller coaster, like a rocket. Everything just took off from there. So that's why I say you never know what video is going to go viral. You never know what video is going to be the one that catches people's attention, which is why even if you don't think it's good, you should still post it. Because you never know. You never know. And so, yeah, that is how my journey on TikTok happened. It truly was because I was kicked off of Twitter and I needed another place to go. So the sleeve, we have the sleeve. Yeah. So that is again how my on TikTok started, and then I was just making sewing videos. A lot of it was commentary videos, a lot of it was sewing videos, and then Carmen found me, and then we kind of developed a little bit of friendship, and then she was doing BSN, Black Sewing Network, and at first I was like, absolutely not. Not because I didn't believe in the mission of BSN. I did. And I liked the idea, but I had been through so much on Instagram and just with sewing clicks and people being mean and starting these organizations, and the organizations were not inclusive and people were stabbing each other in the back. And I was like, yeah, I'm not. And that's another reason why I kind of left Instagram, like the Instagram sewing community, just because a lot of it was just so mean and toxic, and I didn't feel like dealing with a lot of it. So then when Carmen came around and wanted to do BSN, I was very, very hesitant. Very hesitant. I had PTSD. But it all turned out to be amazing and fabulous, and I'm glad I decided to stick around with it because it was good. It's good, and here we are. Here we are. How do you monetize on IG? Ooh, bird. So there are a few ways to monetize on Instagram. Instagram is definitely not as lucrative as other social media platforms, but um, one way to monetize on Instagram is through subscriptions. So you get to choose how much you want people to pay, and they subscribe to your Instagram. And it essentially, you have your main Instagram feed and then you have your subscription Instagram feed. So it is all content that people have to pay for. So it's all additional content, right? So whether it's sewing tutorials, if you, for Sew Over 50, if you guys wanted to have like extra interviews, or maybe you do an interview with someone and you do the first interview, but then you have a second interview where you go more in depth and more in detail and you get more juicy drama or details about something, you could put that in the subscription part. So people would have to pay for that. Additional pictures, videos, photos, vlogs, any of that stuff. You could all put that on the subscription. People pay monthly. It's like a recurring subscription, like on Netflix or wherever. And then, yeah, people get access to that additional stream of photos and videos and reels and things like that. So that's one way. Another way is through gifts. So now, just like on TikTok, over on Instagram, people can now send you gifts. They can send it on your reels. I think if they can send it in your posts, they can send it when you go live. A lot of people don't know about that feature, but it is a feature now that you can send gifts to people. So that's another way that you are able to monetize. As far as I'm concerned, those are the top two ways. The only other way is through, if you have a small business, you can set up your Instagram shop so people can shop from your small business right on Instagram. Or if you are a content creator and influencer, you can connect with brands and get brand deals through Instagram. So those are essentially the four ways that you can monetize on Instagram. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. The gifts, the subscriptions, your own brand, and brand deals through brands and being a content creator. Um, yeah. You used to be able to get, like, if you're on your reels, you used to be able to get paid for reels views. They said that that is coming back, but they didn't say when or how or what the program is going to look like. I wish they would have brought it back sooner when my reels were getting thousands and thousands of views, but you know. They definitely could have brought it back sooner when my reels were getting more views, but you know. Okay, Instagram. Okay, I just closed the hole for the elastic. Thank you for always keeping it real. Oh, you're welcome, Rosalind. You are welcome, y'all. Listen, y'all know how I am. I keep it real, real. So yeah, if you were looking to monetize on a platform, I don't know. I don't know if I would choose Instagram. I'm just being honest. I am just being honest. Okay, the elastic is in one. This is so pretty. This is so pretty already. Yes. This is gonna be gorgeous. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay. One sleeve done. You have a strong following and will get the views. Listen, I hope, listen, we'll see. We will see. I think now more than ever, we are seeing, as far as content creators and influencers, that just because you have a large following, just because you have 100,000 followers, just because you have 1,000,000 followers, doesn't mean that you can move product. It doesn't mean that you can influence people. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? So, a lot of brands and a lot of companies are going towards micro influencers. They are going towards smaller content creators. So, it doesn't matter. I've seen content creators make videos. They made 5 figures, 6 figures last year. And they had under 10,000 followers. It's because they make UGC, or user generated content. So the content doesn't specifically live on their page, it lives on the brand's page. So you make a video for a brand, they pay you, you send it to them, you don't even have to post it on your page. And I really think that is where the money is, but I also think it's a lot easier. So to come here. Now you're running like Carmen, you need a nap. Listen, Carmen does it all. She does it all. Bird, I'm telling you, there is power in the fact that you don't have 50 million followers. Brands really, really like that, and they really, really appreciate that. So don't undermine your value just because you don't have 50 million followers or even 100,000 followers. I'm, uh, I'm telling y'all, I am in the conversations with the brands. I am in the conversations with the influencers. There is a shift happening, and there has been a shift happening in the industry where smaller content creators are being more valued because they have a tendency to pull more product and pull more weight. There is this thing, as we all know, ROI, our return on investment. So, what brands are seeing and what other content creators and influencers are seeing is that big name influencers, they may have a lot of followers, but there is no return on investment. So, a brand may pay an influencer $1 million to push and sell a product, but that influencer cannot sell that product. And so, they are losing money. And so brands are really re-strategizing, and they're really going back to the drawing board to determine what type of influencers to work with and how much to pay people. Like, everything is starting fresh. So now more than ever, specifically at the beginning of the year, now is the time to get the brand deals. Now is the time to get the opportunities, because brands are refreshing their PR lists like crazy, and refreshing how they do PR, because baby, I have been dropped from brands in the beginning of the year, like reformulated their PR list, and I am not on it anymore. Um, for a number of reasons. Some of them shut down their lists completely, like they're not doing brand deals and things anymore. They're not sending out PR. Some of it, they switched platforms. So it went from one thing to everyone moving over to TikTok Shop. A lot of people have moved over to TikTok Shop. And then some of it, I wasn't moving any product because I don't know, I didn't really use the product, talk about the product as much. And that's fine. It was like a mutual decision, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really talking about the product, they weren't really doing anything to help or service me, so they just dropped me, and it's fine. But I say all that to say there are so many opportunities to get brand deals now if you are a smaller creator. My thing is, you have to be able to and willing, you have to be able and willing to make good content. That is the only thing that they want. Good content to sell a product. So as long as you're willing to do that, baby, you could have 8,000 followers. It doesn't matter. As long as you make quality content. As long as you make quality content. If you are interested in securing brand deals and partnerships like I have, I do have a guide on my website. It's how to secure brand deals. Um, because a majority of my brand deals I have gotten through social media. So brands have seen my videos on social media and they have reached out to me. So I created a guide. It's a downloadable guide. It's on my website, and it tells you step by step what a influencer is, what the different levels are, how to approach brands, how to formulate your feed so that brands are more likely to approach you, to want to work with you. It gives you all the information. I even give you a template, so when you want to reach out to brands to work with them, it is the exact same template that I have used whenever I approach brands, and it's worked 100% of the time to get brands to work with me. And you can send it through email, you can send it through their DMs, however you want to reach out to them. A lot of people think that you have to email brands in order to get brand deals. If that's not the case, you can do it right on Instagram. If you love a brand and you want to work with them, you can message them on Instagram with my little template. And that is perfectly acceptable because they're looking for people on social media. So emailing, it's good, but messaging them on social media, because then they can click right to your profile and see exactly what it is that you have to offer. They can see exactly what your content is like. They can see exactly who you are. So, yeah, the guide is on my website. When I tell you I get PR every week I get PR from someone. And just as many PR lists that I get dropped off of, I get added to just the same. So, opportunities are out there. You just have to be willing to make the content in order to pursue them. Listen, Rochelle, here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to dedicate your whole life to creating content. For me, it's a full time job, but that's because I love it. It can be a part time job. You know what I mean? You can do it before work, you can do it after work, you can do it on the way to work. You would pick products, pick brands that seamlessly fit into your lifestyle. So it wouldn't make sense if, for example, you are a chef and you cook all the day and cook all the time, and then your social media feed is all about, I don't know, makeup. You know what I mean? People know you for being a chef. It's what comes natural to you. Now, if makeup is a passion and something that you love, obviously go for it. Obviously pursue it. You know what I mean? But it would just make more sense for you, like as a chef, to do chef related things. You're already doing it at work, you're already doing it at home. It'll just be easier for you to prop up your camera, record the content, and post it. You know what I mean? If you're making recipes, if you're cooking for your family, if you're at work and you're preparing a dish and you're allowed to, prop up your phone and document the process. And that way, you can get brand deals for pots and pans and ladles and kitchenware and napkins. So it just seamlessly fits. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense if you are a chef and you all of a sudden are making scuba diving content and you're not really into scuba diving. It's just a kind of like a side hobby, and then all of a sudden you're getting all the scuba gear stuff, but really you want to focus on cooking. So just make it seamlessly fit into your lifestyle. So for me, I obviously love sewing, I love makeup, I love skincare. It's easy for me to sit down and record a video about makeup or skincare because I do my makeup or skincare and I love talking about it and I love giving recommendations. It wouldn't make sense for me to all of a sudden switch my channel to cooking because I hate cooking. I hate it. I used to love it and now I hate it. So it would just be an extra chore for me to record cooking content when I'm not really into it. So I would pick things that seamlessly fit into your lifestyle to make it easier for you. And then go after those brands. Um, I'm just saying. Listen, just yeah, find a way to make it work. You know what I mean? Exactly. Do what you love. Do what you love and like what makes sense. Um, I'm not saying you have to quit your 9 to 5 to do content creation because listen, one thing these content creators don't tell you, doing content is unstable. The paychecks are unstable. One month you're making $7,000, $8,000. The next month you're making 200, and that's just how it is. You never know where the brand deals are gonna come from or when they're gonna come sometimes. Exactly. Exactly, Bird. You have to start eventually. So many people say, well, I'm going to wait until I have this camera or this backdrop or this equipment, or I'm going to wait until I have this, or I'm going to wait until I have that. If you wait until you have everything, you're going to be waiting forever. I always say start where you are at. Start where you are at and then grow from there, because you're never going to have everything. You're never going to have all the supplies. It's never going to be 100% perfect. But if you start, then you can get the tools, the resources, you can grow the brand, you can then get the backdrops. I always say when I first started, I didn't have everything that I have now. I didn't have a ring light, I didn't have a light box, I didn't have the backdrops. I just had what I had, which was an old chair that we got off of the side of the road and my iPhone. I didn't even have a tripod. I propped my phone up on an old wooden chair that we found on the side of the road. And I walked around with that chair all around the city to do my photo shoots. That's how it started. That is how it started. Elastic is in stitch opening. Oh, I did that. Pin armholes. Okay, we're gonna do the armholes. Listen, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I listen. I had a dream. I had a passion. I knew walking with the chair. Walking with the chair. Listen, baby, I'm not playing. I had a dream. I had a passion. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to achieve, and I was going to do it. I was going to do it, and I did it. The sleeves are done. I just have to attach them. Whatever it took. Whatever it took, I was going to do it, and I did it. And people looked at me weird. Um, People laughed and made comments and said all this and this and that and that. And now look at me. You know what I mean? Now look at me. Financial savviness is critical. You have to know how to save your money and spend your money. Yeah, it's crucial. With right sides together, pin sleeves to armhole edges faced. Okay. I think one of the issues is that financial savviness isn't exactly taught, but also when you're kind of like in a position where you're finally making money, you kind of don't know what to do with all of it. It can just become very overwhelming and scary. I recently realized that I kind of still live in this survival mentality. Isn't the fabric gorgeous? The fabric is gorgeous, stunning. I kind of still live in this survival mentality where, because I grew up not having a lot of money, and I've talked about my story before, just, how difficult it was for me, and all the bad financial situations that I was in, and how I was almost homeless, and all of that stuff. So I feel as though I still live my life in survival mode. And that is constantly my mentality, and it is exhausting. Like, I wish I could turn it off, and I wish I could relax and breathe. But I feel like once you've been in that situation, it's really difficult to let it go. So it's definitely something that I'm working on. But I think having the financial freedom to be able to live your life and pursue your dreams is so beautiful. And having a small business and being a content creator has given me the ability to do that. It's taken a lot of hard work to get here, but it's not anything I would ever change. because again, I get to wake up every day and I get to do what I love. But again, um, the fear of being broke. Scarcity mode. Yes, that's what it's called. Scarcity mode. That is how I live my life. I live my life on scarcity mode. I do not live my life in abundance, and I want to get to that point. I remember it was just last year. Hey, Aisha. Last year, I was in Atlanta with Carmen, and we were at this fabric store. What is the name of that fabric store in Atlanta? It's huge. Huge fabric store. Um, Part of me wanted to buy everything. Part of me, listen, there was this beautiful, like, African floral lace, embroidery fabric, there were sequins. There was so much fine fabrics. So there's two locations. We went to one location, but there's another location. I wanted to have a field day in there. I really did, but I was, first of all, I was terrified because I just packed a carry on and I didn't know how I was going to get it home. But I also was terrified because I'm like, I cannot spend all this money here. You know what I mean? I'm like, do I have it to spend? Yes. But like, again, being in that scarcity mindset, because I'm so used to thinking, okay, if I spend $100 on fabric, then that is $100 I don't have for groceries, or that's like $100 that I don't have towards rent, or that's $100 that I don't have towards this. So then in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I spend, because this is how I used to think all the time, especially when I was working a regular job. If I spend this $100, that means I have to work this many hours at my job to make up that 100 hours. So then that means I have to take this person's shift and that person's shift, and I have to do this and I have to do that. Or now it's like, if I spend $100, I have to sell this many headbands. Um, there's just constantly being in that worrying mindset is exhausting. It's exhausting, but I think when you've experienced poverty and you've almost experienced homelessness, it changes you. It changes you at the core, and it's good and bad because it puts you in a mindset of, okay, I will never be poor again. I will I will never be in a situation where I have to struggle again. But it also puts you in a mindset of you are terrified to spend money. Terrified to spend money. And that day at Fine Fabrics, I was terrified to spend money. I'm definitely happy with the fabrics that I got. I'm definitely happy with the fabrics that I got. But um, it was fear. And I don't know why. Some days I can go into a fabric store and spend like it's nothing. And then other days I just have this heart stopping um, fear of like overspending. And it's not even overspending, I just have a fear of spending. So it's definitely something that I have to work on. I know we could ship it. I know. But I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. Don't put it under my shirt like a scarf. Now, Brent said, I won't say names, but I've seen it done before. I can't. I can't, Bird. You just take cash. I want to get more comfortable spending money on the things that I want. Yeah, and I also spent a lot of last year having to take care of other people financially, and helping other people in financial situations at a detriment to myself. And so this year I'm not doing that. This year, I'm not doing that. You're on your own, kid. You better figure it out. The Terrence Bank is closed for good. Okay, I am attaching the arms at the armholes. Attaching the arms at the armholes with my scissors. Bird is so funny. Bird literally said, I have seen people shove fabric under their shirt and walk out the store. I can't. I can't. But she ain't saying names. I need to know names. I need to know names. I would love to go back to Atlanta, though. Just for fine fabrics. Let me be clear. I would love to go back to Atlanta just for fine fabrics. Let me be very clear. I'm just saying. Oh, was she? Maybe she was. Is that is that what you did, Carmen? You put fabric under your shirt like a scarf? I can't. I can't. Not Carmen smuggling fabric, child. I can't. If anyone needs help with social media, with content creation ideas, videos, anything like that, you can book a one-on-one session with me on my website. I also have guides on my website to help you come up with reel and TikTok ideas, best practices for Instagram reels. I have quite a few downloadable PDF guides on my website with a ton of information, but if you want a more curated help, definitely book a one-on-one session. Again, it's under the small business consultations on my website. Whether it's getting your website together, whether it's getting you together, those are available. I know, Frontier and Spirit charge for everything. Every little thing. I don't know how they get away with it. Okay, the sleeves are attached. Let me see if y'all can see the vision. Let me back up a little bit. So I still have to put the elastic at the top. Oh, this is going to be cute. This is going to be cute. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The sleeves. Oh, isn't this fabric just gorgeous? Oh, my God. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Not Miss Roper. Y'all always say I am Miss Roper. Hopefully it's Miss Roper, but like stylish. Okay, I have to form the casing for the elastic, but I have some extra fabric I'm gonna cut off. This music playlist was supposed to be lo-fi hip-hop. It is not hip-hopping the way I wanted to hip-hop. I'm just saying. Does anyone else have any goals that they want to achieve when it comes to social media? I know Bird has a YouTube goal. I think we all have goals on YouTube that we want to achieve. I didn't know if anyone... So for me, I want to get to 500,000 followers on TikTok. I also want to get to 50,000 followers on Instagram. And I just want to get monetized on YouTube, so I need 4,000 watch hours. And I would love... I need to figure out a plan. I really need to figure out a plan to get to 4,000 watch hours here on YouTube by... Let's say by my birthday, by March. March 14th, by my birthday, I want to be monetized on YouTube. I think I can do it. What is yours is YouTube? What is your goal for YouTube? What do you want to achieve? I want 500,000. How many watch hours do I have now? Oh, girl. I sent it to Carbon. Hold on. I sent a screenshot to Carbon. How many watch hours do I have? 201. I have 201 out of 4,000. So, needless to say, we have a little bit of work to do. We have a little bit of work to do. $500,000 followers by TikTok by the end of the year is what I want. And then YouTube, I want it by March. And then for Instagram, let's just say March. Let's just say March too. 50,000 by March. YouTube live stream part. Listen, that's not a bad idea, actually. That is not a bad idea. Just a 24-hour marathon stream. Hey, Will. It's okay, bird. Not you forgot about this party. Well, glad you're here now. Glad you are here now. I think it's difficult because a lot of people work throughout the day. So I think um, I want to do an evening. Yeah, so I think definitely Saturday and Sunday midday is fine, but I think during the week, um, doing the during do I can't speak. The evenings are a better time slot. So we'll test it out. We can definitely test it out. At first, I thought you were talking about someone stole fabric from a fabric store, but you're just talking about Carmen with her bundles of fabric getting on a plane shoved under her shirt. Listen, I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. I can't say I would not do this. If I really liked the fabric, baby. If I really liked the fabric, I cannot say I would not do the same thing. Where is my fold line? Here we are. Okay. I think this is it. This is it. Forming the casing and then putting in the elastic, and then it should be done. I can't. Only Carmen. Only Carmen. I am definitely mail the fabric back home. kind of girly. Baby. Get me in Metro Textile and have Kashi mail my fabric home. How have y'all been surviving the no-buy? Is it going well? Are you freaking out? Is it constantly on your mind? Are you regretting making the decision to do it? How is everyone feeling? Will, not you failed twice. Will. Now, Will. I haven't been to Joann's. I haven't. Just because I don't have the time. But I know when I do go into Joann's, I'm gonna have to, like, not you're surviving barely. Perfect. How many followers are you trying to get on YouTube, Bird? I don't know how my neighbor is. I tried to talk to someone yesterday, but I couldn't get their attention to see if Mr. Taylor was all right, what happened, how the house burnt down. I have no idea. But yeah, it was literally engulfed in flames. I could not believe it. Could not believe it. So praying for Mr. Taylor and his family. I hope he was able to get out of the house. Oh, the patterns aren't at your store? You're good on fabric and notions? See, I'm good on everything. That's why my no buy is till June. June until I get rid of all the fabric, which is proving to be more difficult than I thought. It's definitely proving to be a lot more difficult than I thought to get rid of the fabric. Who knew? So I'll pick a pattern and it'll call for like 2 yards of fabric, and then I'll have 4 yards of fabric, and so I'll cut the pattern out and still have leftover fabric. So I'm like, maybe next time I go into the store, I need to know exactly what I'm getting, the exact amount. Because I'm always like, if I don't know how much of a fabric to get, I always am like, 4 yards. It used to be 3. I'm just like, just give me 3 yards. Because I feel like you can make anything with 3 yards. But now I'm like, give me 4. And with Minerva, I'm like, give me 6. Because with Minerva, I don't have to pay for it. So I'm like, yeah, give me 6. So I have, 12 yards of fabric coming from Minerva. It should be here, hopefully this week or next week. You like the idea of a no-buy until June? That's when Chicago Frocktails is. So I'm saving all of my money for Chicago Frocktails to go fabric shopping. So I'm doing a no-buy until June. And then I'm gonna go crazy in June. And restock. Just gonna restock everything. You're missing Chicago Frocktails? Why are you missing Chicago Frocktails? You can't miss it. I feel like everyone's going. Everyone is going. Oh, work has you traveling? No. Not work. Listen, if that's not a sign to quit your job. If that is not a sign to quit your job, I don't know what is. Okay, let me try this on. Let me try this on, y'all. At least just to check the elastic. Because the elastic guide that they gave me, it was too big. It was not cute. Don't listen to Will when Will says he's gonna see you and he's gonna show up, because he's not. He's not. He will stand you up. Do not believe him. Can I take my... Okay. Take off my headband. I feel like I should have... How do I put this on? Well, that answers that question. You bought your ticket for what? Hold on, y'all. The clip came out. Oh my gosh. Don't make me redo this whole thing. Oh my god. Okay. One moment, one moment. Okay. Okay, let me tighten the elastic. This is what we have so far. I have to tighten the elastic. But this is what we have so far. It's cute. It's very cute. Let me... I just need to tighten the elastic up at the top. So it stays. Oh, okay. That's better. We could even go a little tighter. Okay. I'm gonna sew it. Sew the elastic. It's giving poolside vibes. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, let me finish it up. I know, I love this fabric. I got it from Joann's last year. Okay. I just have to sew the elastic together, close the hole, hem the bottom, and we should be done. Is she gonna make it? You want to know what's funny? That Cynthia Rowley pattern that she has, I think I have it in my storage unit because I remember seeing it and being like in love, obsessed with it. But I don't think I ever made it. Okay. Listen, y'all, when I wear that Butterick jumpsuit, I get so many compliments. I get so many compliments. So, I don't care. I will make Butterick cute. I will put Butterick back on the map because that jumpsuit is cute. The jumpsuit is cute. The fabric is cute. Listen. You just have to have the vision. Now, I'm not saying Butterick is that girl all the time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can make some Butterick patterns cute. That's what I'm saying. You have to have that eye. You have to have that eye. Okay. Let me take this bra off so we can get the full vision. Hold on. Again, I just have to hem the bottom, but it is essentially done. The elastic is in. These sleeves are everything. Okay. This is cute. Ah, this is cute. Okay. Let me stand up and give y'all the full vision. Let me give y'all the full vision. Let me see if I can move you to the other side. Not me rolling it over. This is what we have, so this is what we have. It's cute. It is very, very cute. Hold on. Moment. Oh, yeah. This is cute. Oh. Yep. I just have to hem it. And that's it. Look at the sleeves. I love the sleeves. Yeah, this is really cute. Yes, we're gonna make buttering look nice. Yes. Yes, we're gonna do it. Listen. Listen, I'm already planning. I am already planning. Yeah, this is cute. This is very, very cute. What do y'all think? You like it? A cute little hack, you know, just a cute little. We just extended the top all the way to the floor. It took about 2 hours to make. So it is a really quick afternoon sew if you need something to sew in about 2 hours again. Hold on. It is new look 6758. I just extended the top all the way to the floor. Didn't add the elastic band, but everything else is the same. The sleeves, obviously, if you wanted some more volume in the sleeves, you could do that. If you wanted some more volume in the body, you could. Carmen always does horsehair at the hem. I think that would be cute if I wanted to add some horsehair maybe at the hem to give it a little more drama. Yes, a big floppy sun hat. Yes, expensive tropical vacay. Yes, listen. Listen. I know, I feel like I do need a statement necklace to go with this. It's really cute. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I went with this fabric. I'm really glad I went with this fabric. I kind of want to make it again. I definitely will make it again in a solid, I think. But like shorter. So do you think it would look good shorter? Like knee length, above the knee? I have little shorts on. Like to the knee, like above the knee, maybe. That's kind of cute. Like if I just have a little bit of fabric left and I'm not sure what to do with it, we can just do like an above the knee. I feel like the shorts are making it confusing. You know what I mean? Like this. This would be cute. Like this length. Yes, slits on the side. This spring. I have the McCall's pattern. Yeah, it's essentially the same top. I have the... Let me see if I can find it. I have the McCall's pattern also. Yes, this one. So this is essentially the same thing. This McCall's pattern. Literally the same thing. So if you have this McCall's, it's 7757. It's the same. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally the same. So if you have that McCall 7757, you can definitely make this new look. But yeah. Ah, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm happy with it. Yay! Yay! I was nervous about how it was going to turn out, but I think it turned out really well. I do have to trim a few inches from the bottom. because I'm stepping on it. But aside from that, it's finished. So yeah, again, we did it in 2 hours, and that was with me being on live, talking, conversing, having conversations. So definitely an easy sew and a quick sew. Great for beginners. So many different hacks that you can do with it. You can put slits in the side. You can definitely make the sleeves more voluminous. So many different things that you can do with this top. I really like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, it's a reissue? Aisha, you like Butterick? I'll show you the Butterick pattern that I'm using for the challenge. I've made this jumpsuit before, and it has always been a big hit. So I'll show it to you really quickly, since I have it out. Thank you, Aisha. So I'll be doing this Butterick pattern, Butterick 6566. I'll be doing view B, but like I did the last time, I'll extend the legs all the way down because I don't like a cropped leg. But everything else will remain the same. I just have to choose a fabric, a really cute fabric that is really going to set it off. Last time I used like a really lightweight challis. Last time I made it, listen, the last time I made it, I literally, every time I wear it, I get stopped in the street. Literally, I get stopped in the street and people ask me, where did you get that jumpsuit? And I'm like, I made it. I made it. And they can't believe it. They can't believe it. I'm looking at my fabric collection now and I'm like, what fabric do I want to use? I think I have an idea. Yay! Okay. So the dress is almost done. I just have to hem the bottom. What else? I have the pants cut out. They're in a different fabric because I'm sewing them in a set. So I'll show you. I have this linen that I got from Minerva. It has this black and white splatter all over it. So these are the pockets of the pants. I love this fabric. Love this fabric. So I did it in that fabric because I have this shirt. It is the Simplicity shirt, Norris's. I have the pattern over here. So here's the shirt, the button down. I dropped the pattern. This is the button-down shirt that I did. It actually came out really nice. Like, it looks like a mumble jumble mess right now. Wait, I'm not doing my work justice. I'm not doing my work justice. I love the fabric. Yes. Hold on, let me button it up. Let me button it up because doing this shirt took me forever. So let me present it so y'all can see the vision. But I have the shirt done. The shorts are cut out. They've been in my whip pile for weeks now. I just have to finish them. And then, so I would have a shirt I would have shorts, and then I would have, if I did these pants, or when I do these pants, I will have pants. And then I have a little bit of fabric left over, so I was thinking about making just like a cute little top, because I really don't have that much fabric left. So I could do just like a cute little bandeau top. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'll have about 4 pieces that I can like mix and match and work with in this fabric. Okay, so here we go. This is the button-down shirt with the buttons that I put on, and then it even has the little strap in the back so you can hang it on a hanger. But it came out so good. So good. And it even has a pocket. It even has a pocket. Listen, for someone who does not really do menswear, I'm very, very, very proud of this shirt. I'm very proud, and I would definitely make it again. It came out so good. So good. So yeah, the shorts are cut out, and then I think I'm gonna make the pants. So these pants in this material. So that's the plan. So we can mix and match. You know what? I think I haven't done a lot of menswear patterns, but this Norris one, yeah, it's up near the top. For sure. I just saw a loose thread. Who was it? Okay. That's the butterick pattern. Maybe I'll just do the pants really quickly. Let me hike up my dress so I'm not running over it. Hopefully we can do these pants pretty quickly. It's not a difficult pattern at all, but I always run into some issue when it comes to pants. Always. Pantalones. That's done. Pin the front to the back at inner legs and stitch. Okay. This fabric is from Minerva. It is their viscose linen. I'm not sure if I still have it linked in my bio. I don't think I do, but thank you, Concerned Greatly. Thank you. This is the back. Again, I'm not sure if I have it linked, but if you are interested, just let me know and I can send you the link for the fabric. Oh my gosh, my pen isn't working. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is my first, truly my first, like, real YouTube live. So I think it's gone very well. I miss my galaxies, though. I do miss receiving my galaxies from TikTok. It's not the same over here on YouTube. It's definitely not the same. I'm just marking the front and the back so that I know, because I always get confused. And I never know. I never know. And then all of a sudden my front is my back and my back is my front. Pin front and back together at inner leg and stitch. And this linen is so lightweight and breathable. It's really nice. It's so relaxed over here on YouTube. It's very relaxed. What it do well is it has no stretch, so no. It might do well as a scrunchie. I was thinking about making some scrunchies with it. So unless you added elastic to the headband, which I don't do, I don't add elastic to my headbands. But a scrunchie would be perfect. So with the leftover fabric that I have, that's what I plan on doing, is just doing scrunchies. So I have so many scraps of fabric just from different projects, and I have had no idea what to do with them. So I was gonna do zipper pouches, and then once I discovered how easy it is to do scrunchies, I was like, oh, I'll just do scrunchies and put them on my TikTok shop. So that will, one, generate revenue, but two, clear up my scrap pile. And the scrunchies are really easy to make. So I think I'm just gonna spend a day this week just doing scrunchies, just like knocking out a bunch of scrunchies. Because when I tell you I have so much scrap fabric, I have so much scrap fabric. Okay, the sides are pinned. Gonna use my serger and just serge the front to the back. One leg done. Hello, hello, hello. Another leg done. My phone is ringing, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Carmen. And I... stitching the crotch seams together. So glad I have my notches in here and all of my markings. It makes it so much easier to be able to line everything up. And I do have the right sides together. Again, if y'all have not checked out my website, Terrence Williams Designs, I have headbands, caftans, dusters. Everything is ethically sourced and sustainably produced. Bye, Rochelle. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. I am almost done here, just doing these, finishing up these pants. Should not take too long. Okay. Crotch seams are together. Pants are looking good so far. Javier, hello. Nice to see you. Stitch one pocket section to the front. Okay, we're gonna do the pockets. Let me line these up. I did, and they said, you said what you said, sir. They said, you said what you said. So, that's that. That is that. So, note to self, don't say anything about Ariana Grande on TikTok, because it will get you banned. Even my agency couldn't help, and I said, okay, well, here we are. Here we are, I guess. Learned my lesson, I guess. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Matching my notches for the pocket, right sides together, it looks like. How is TikTok? How are your friends? Not over them. Same. Same. I don't think any of them know I'm over here, so it's a safe space. I feel free. You said for now. True. True. Okay. Repinning this pocket because I had it too high. And we don't want uneven pockets. So let's try this again. Okay. I'm about to put my sweatshirt back on. It is cold. It is cold. Okay. Second pocket. Well, second side to the first pocket, I should say. Okay, so we have one side done with the pockets. These are what they look like. Just gonna do the other side. And then we essentially stitch down the sides, add the elastic, and then it's done. The pants are done. So just a few more minutes. But this is what I said the last time, and then my serger stopped working. And it ended up being like an extra hour. It was a mess. A mess. I usually don't make a lot of pants, but I really enjoy making these. One, because they're so simple, but two, there's enough room in the crotch area because they're women's pants, but they fit me really well. There's just enough room for me and my stuff to move around. I really want the pattern companies to come out with more patterns that are more fun for men. Instead of just the same boring button downs and polos and joggers. Okay. Pockets are pinned. I'm going to sew them in now. For the second side. One pocket, or one pocket side. I always lose the other side. Okay, here we go. Second pocket side. So now I'm going to pin the side seams together with the pockets. And sew it down. I'm going to do a straight stitch first. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a straight stitch and then I'm going to serge it. So I have to change the thread on my sewing machine. I'm really glad I decided to use this linen. I think these are gonna come out really, really well, especially with the shirt. And then all I'll have to do is finish the shorts, which I might do tonight. The shorts don't seem too bad, like too involved. Oh. I didn't hear that. Hey Dee, how are you? The likes on the live streams don't count and other shenanigans. Oh no! Did they just roll that out? I'll have to look into it. You know what? I will definitely have to look into it because if I'm doing all this for nothing, if I am doing all this for nothing, I will be so mad. You heard it a couple of days ago? Oh no. Okay, I'll look into it because, yeah, I definitely need to know what's happening with monetization because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get monetized today. I want to be monetized right now. I just need 4,000 watch hours. Whatever it takes to get to 4,000 watch hours, I am willing to do. It sounds like a big feat, but I feel like I can do it. Definitely feel like I can do it. I'm good. I am just finishing up this new look pattern, working on the pants. We should be done in about, I don't know, 20-ish minutes. 20, 30-ish minutes, not even. I just have to sew up the sides of these pants, do the casing for the elastic, add the elastic, and then close the casing, and we will be done with these really cute linen pants. Then we finished the dress. The dress is done. Wearing it now. It's really cute. I just have to hem the bottom, which shouldn't be too difficult. That'll only take a minute. And I cannot wait to take pictures. This is definitely giving me summer vacation, traipsing around in Brazil vibes. Or Florida. Whichever. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's gonna be so nice. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Let me move these pattern pieces. Let me move y'all over. Oh my gosh. Not me dropping you. Okay. I saw you were on live. I popped in and out. I was watching the sorority fraternity live for on Sunday. So Carmen and Julian and Bird, Yimmy, who else was up there? Tiffany, all of them were doing their Greek paraphernalia for Sunday service. Ariana, I'm not sure what's going on with TikTok. I'm not sure. I haven't really been over there that frequently. I don't really know what's happening. I don't think TikTok knows what's happening with TikTok. Oh, yes. Yes. I can't speak about it now. um yeah, but I do not have access to TikTok until like next week. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm going to sew up the sides and add the pockets. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a straight stitch and then I'm going to serge it. Exactly, exactly. Not worth having an issue over here too. I know they make updates to the app, but yeah, nothing really changes. So I'm like, listen, listen. I don't know, child. I have no idea. But yeah, I already got in trouble on one platform. I'm not getting in trouble on another, child. And let me see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, one pocket and one side is done. I'm gonna do the other. Okay. I just have to do the pocket. Okay, that is done. As I drop off my pins. Okay. I don't have to do this step, but I just want to because I want the inside of my pants to look nice. So I'm just going to serge. Perfect. One side is done. I just have to do the other. Not you said it, a rose. Send a galaxy, please. Send a mini lion, please. I'm going through withdrawal. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm gonna do the casing for the elastic. And I'll hem the pants offline. But I at least want to do the casing and get the elastic. I do have a backup account. It just doesn't have 1,000 followers, so no. That's something that I really need to work on. Is updating that account and getting it to 1,000 for situations like this. Yeah. So I'll work on that this week because this YouTube is cute. It's cute. It really is. I enjoy it. However, again, I miss my galaxies. I definitely miss my galaxies. It's a struggle over here. I definitely. You don't know what you have until it's gone. And I am finding that out the hard way. I learned my mistake. Okay, we're gonna form the casing. And then I just have to put in the elastic and that's it. We're done. Yeah, so for watch, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with YouTube. Um, I wanna get monetized, and then once I'm monetized, we'll see how the money is. Um, and then we'll go from there, child. We will go from there. I think it's easier. I think it's easier to make money on TikTok. And also I feel like you don't necessarily need a lot of people on TikTok to make a lot of money. I mean, it's nice if you have them. But I mean, there are some streamers, they have like 1 or 2 supporters and they are on the ranking every day because their 1 or 2 supporters gift them a lot. On YouTube, you need a bigger audience to watch all your videos in order to be monetized. So we'll see what happens. I don't think there's any harm in trying. I don't think there's any harm in putting in any effort to see what works and what doesn't. I think this is definitely the year of expanding and trying new things. I feel like I've been very complacent with how I run my business and how I do things, and I think I want to expand and do things differently. Right. It definitely... That's what the one woman said. She said it doesn't feel like I'm spending money until I look at my bank account. And she was like, yeah, I spent $15,000. Not $1,500, $15,000. I don't even want to know how much I've spent. I could cry just thinking about it. What happened to the elastic I had before? Yeah. 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 It's a lot. It is a lot. Ah, here we go. It's a lot of money. Lots of money, but who am I to judge? Not me. Here we go. Here's the opening. Okay. Elastic is going in. This is the next to last step. Put the elastic in and close the hole. And we're done. I have to try them on to see if they fit. But aside from that, the pants will be done. We were able to make a dress and a pair of pants in a little over 3.5 hours. That's not bad. That is not bad. Okay. Let me try these on. Here's the dress. Put that there for a second. Okay, so, oh, here's the elastic I was using earlier. They're very cute. I do have to take in the elastic just a little bit, but they are a really good fit. They are so cute with the pockets. Yeah, they're cute. They are very cute. Hem the bottoms, and then these will be done. Okay, perfect. Okay, how much do I have to take in? A little bit. Does this fit better? Oh yeah, this is like a perfect fit now. Almost. I'll take it in a little bit more. Should be good. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. We have 2 more stitches to do and then we're done. Thank you all for joining me, for tuning in, for sticking it out, for coming to my first official YouTube live sew along. Definitely have to do more of these. It's not so bad. It's not so bad over here, I do have to say. Thanks, Pamela. Of course, you would want to come out during my last stitch. Of course. Hey, sweetie darling, how are you? I am super comfy because it's super cold here in Dallas. We have snow. So I'm trying to stay as cozy as possible. I know. Carmen wants us to move to Twitch. And I'm like, if you think the TikTok lives are bad with trolls, I feel like Twitch is on another level. Twitch is on another level. I don't even know. I don't know if I can handle Twitch. I can barely handle the trolls on TikTok. Twitch is a lot. Okay. I just have to hem the bottoms, but the pants are done. The pants are done, and they will match the shorts when I'm finished, and then they'll also match this button-down shirt that I had done before. So it'll be a whole 4-piece, because I'm gonna do a little bandeau top. It'll be a little 4-piece ensemble. So I'm really excited. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I am going to get something to eat and finish up the finishings on the pants and the dress, add my tags. It will be good to go. So thank you all for tuning in. Oh, they do give you more control over the chat? That'll be nice. That'll be nice if we make it over there. I'm still trying to conquer YouTube. I'm still trying to conquer YouTube, child. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna do a next one. It'll probably be like an evening so more people can attend. I'll probably do an evening sew along. Probably this week. Again, I'll let y'all know what day I pick. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you loved the dress. Make sure you check out my website, Terrence Williams Designs, for all of my items that are available for sale. Make sure you check out my Instagram to see these looks in motion. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, Will. Yes, Will, it's going to be a set. It's going to be a really... Listen, I have like 6 yards of that linen. I need to use it. 6 yards of that linen. I need to use it. So, yeah, we're making a cute little set. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next one. In case you missed this or you joined in late, I will have the recording up so you can watch the playback. Yeah, and that's it. I'll see y'all. Bye.